Agriculture and the food sector or agri-food in Sri Lanka have significant potential for inclusive growth to help alleviate extreme poverty, enhance rural incomes, and ensure food security. The agriculture sector provides the primary source of livelihood for rural communities, which make up about 80% of the total population and accounts for 6.9% of the gross domestic product or GDP. When considered with food and beverage manufacturing, the total share of agriculture and the food system in the national economy amounts to 26% of GDP. But Sri Lanka is prone to frequent climate changes, and the agriculture sector is the most affected sector owing to climate changes. The Climate Smart Irrigated Agriculture Project or CSIAP started in 2019. To improve the productivity and climate resilience of smallholder agriculture in selected hotspot areas, and to provide an immediate and effective response to an eligible crisis or health emergency. It was designed to rehabilitate irrigation tanks, anicuts, canals and drainage systems of 121 cascades in hotspot areas, aiming for conserving water for agriculture to face the frequent water shortage that could emerge against the agricultural industry today as well as in the future. It aims to improve the living condition of the farmer community that is affected by drought, lack of rain in time and adequate water for cultivation. In the beginning, 1,400 irrigation tanks were planned to be rehabilitated under the project to enable over 66,000 farmer families to cultivate 81,468 hectares of land. During the first year of project implementation, cascades were planned for challenging climatic changes. Designs of tanks were carried out using model studies, and all stakeholders were educated on climate-smart agriculture or CSA technologies and practices. Prior to the project, tanks were dried up, people were digging pits in tank beds to take water, paddy fields are barren, children are malnutrition, and elephants come to settlements. During the second year of project implementation, contractors were educated about citizen engagement and safeguards, bids were advertised, and suitable contracts were awarded for the rehabilitation of tank systems. During the third year of project implementation, over 100 farmer leaders were trained on CSA through a newly established farmer training school at Tirupani. These farmer leaders have in turn trained over 300 farmers in their demonstration plots, and they have started cultivating in their own lands. Presently 99 tanks in 53 cascades have been rehabilitated, and 1,845 farmers are cultivating 994 hectares of paddy and other field crops in both seasons annually. Also, the rehabilitation of 222 tanks is under various stages of completion, and contracts for rehabilitation of 45 tanks have been signed. Though 1,400 tanks were originally planned for rehabilitation, due to the cancellation and repurposing of 44% of project funds to meet the urgent needs of the people in Sri Lanka, the target has been reduced to 490 tanks. Towards the end of the project, 490 tanks in 53 cascades will be in operation, and 24,222 farmers will be cultivating 13,000 hectares of paddy and other field crops throughout the year, and will have their incomes increased by 30%. The Climate Smart Irrigated Agriculture Project has been moving successfully forward in 11 districts of 6 provinces, while assisting smallholder farmers to improve their livelihood, because their agricultural ventures are vulnerable to imminent disasters due to climate change. A modernized and commercially diversified sector that creates jobs, delivers nutritious food and generates export revenues, is a crucial long-term strategy for bringing prosperity to rural areas, and ensuring food security for the entire population of Sri Lanka while reshaping its development for a new era.